Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, hello. Good evening, gamers. If you've not already, please go like and retweet today's tweet. Wah, Kev, hello. Dark Fox, Zammy, Spectre, Kev, hi. Oh my god. Where did I just do that keyboard? Oh, that's fine. It's a bit better. Just woke up for work? Oh, good morning. Good morning. Hi, Juby. There we go. Hydrate, thank you. Mega. Thank you for the hydrate. Before we get into the stream meat of the stream meat. Morning, I want bed. Get in bed. It's simple. Real life news. I had another interview at work. Let's go. Hopefully no more for a while. I played for another promotion. We'll see if we get it. There's a lot more people going for this one. We'll see. Hi, Bonnie. Hi. Hi, Remmio. Hi. I can't work. Oh, okay. Then don't. Just go back to bed then. That's fine, right? Just go back to sleep. You could just do that. Go back. Eepy. Eepy, Kev. Eepy. Bum, bum. Another one promoted. Hopefully. This will be good if I get it. This one like pays almost twice as much as I currently get paid. So that would be nice. If I didn't get the other ones, I won't mind if I get this one. Even though it'll be more work, it'll be like not so bad. Politely, hi, you're cute. Sleep, who's that? It's this guy I know. You know what I mean? Because I can't because work cries. Aww. Sticky Bunny, how could I miss a cute bunny stream? Aw, thank you so much. No way though. I hope you get promoted. Yeah. It would be sales manager. So I kept applying for a sales and training lead, and this is the one above that, which was sales manager, which is like second highest position in the store. So hopefully we get it. I think I did really well on the interview. I talked a lot, and they wrote down like a lot. So hopefully it's pretty good. But they said if I don't get this one, there's a pretty high chance that if someone moves up in a different position, then I might move up anyway. So we'll see. Still at work. I just finished. I did my community service. No, I did my 8 hours or whatever it is at workies. But yes. Holy heckins. Yeah. Make sure to like and retweet today's tweet. Yes. It's gonna be a fun stream. I have another planned stream today. We're gonna probably play Digimon Survive later, but for this stream, we'll warm up a little bit. Just a little bit of warming up, do some stretches, warm up a little, do a little wiggling. It's the bun. Hi, Lancer. Hi. Happy for the Aussie Bonnie. Thank you. Today we're gonna do. I'm gonna rate the Pokemon generations, but we're gonna be in VR. It's gonna be Pog. I have some. We'll talk about the drama. I do have a wonderful day today. Thank you. Yeah. It's pretty good. I bought a couple Pokemon packies. Don't be mad. I didn't open them on stream. I should though, because every time I open Pokemon packs like off stream, they're utter garbage. They just suck. They're just not good. It's so rough. Tanuki, hi. Smash or pass Pokemon? No. Pokemon hot takes? Yes. Pokemon is amazing. It is. It's Pog, bro. I fucking love it. Didn't know Armored Core also came out today. I sold out at work. It's crazy. I want to play it, but I just don't have time. Like, it takes, I don't know. It's just one of those things, I can't commit to like super long games very often. And we just started playing Digimon Survive, and I want to finish that. And then maybe once we finish that, we can play something else. But we have to finish that because there's more games I want to play next month. Because there's Fae Farm, there's the Pokemon DLC, there's like a lot of stuff coming out. There's a lot of really good games at the moment. I'm kind of like going crazy. Crazy once? I was crazy once. They put me in a room with chat, and it was Pog. I feel remmio so much. I have so much I want to do, and only 2 nights to do them. Yeah, pretty much. If you don't know, Politely streams as well. They're playing Pokemon Fusions and Baldur's Gate at the moment. You kind of beat Fusions though. Armored Core series slaps so hard. Yeah, so many games this year. This is the year of the video game, and they're all good. Tanuki, did you play much Pikmin 4? I almost 100%ed it. I was a little addicted. I had like 2 challenges I didn't platinum, and I got mad. That's all I need to do is like 2 more challenge missions. Pikmin 4 is Pog. I'm on my way to 100%. Let's go! Hell yeah. I'm hyped for gamers coming out. yeah, for the games coming out in November. Yeah. There's some good shit this year. There's still Spider-Man 2. There's like Star... Fuck, bro. Every time I forget the name of it. It's not Star Citizen. It's the other one. Starfield. Starfield comes out. There's so many games, bro. Super Mario RPG remake. Yeah. I plan too much money away to get friends stuff. Aww. I can't get games right now. Still don't get recently. Aww. Yeah. Resi 4. Yeah. Where does everyone get their game info from? I work at a store, and they tell me about the games, and then I learn more. Garfield comes out? What are you saying? Is there a new Garfield card? I really don't want that to be a thing. I don't want that to be the new thing again. Bringing it back. No more, please. I'm done with Garfield. Me and Garfield aren't friends. No more Garfield. No more Fortnite. No more Garfield. Oh, no. Ugh. Yeah. Back in the day though, I used to get all my games news from GameStop. Not GameStop, GameSpot, because it used to have all the cool people on there. And then they fired Jeff, and then he made Giant Bomb, and then I only got it from Giant Bomb. And then that game, they kind of lost stuff. I don't know. GameSpot, yeah, game is good. I find out about things through social media. Let's go, x.com, my favorite video website. Yeah, I will never forget it. It's like my favorite reviewer on the site got fired because he said Payday 2. No, what was it? No, Kane Lynch 2 was a bad video game, and they just paid like thousands. They just paid for heaps of money to GameSpot, and then they gave him a bad review, so they had to change it. Games magazines. Oh yeah, like Nintendo Power and stuff. That's pretty porg. There was one I used to read all the time. I always forget the name of it though. Game Informer. Sheesh. Please don't make me feel old. I cry. I thought you were a baby, Kev. What the heck? Electronics Game Monthly, EGM 2. Oh, I remember EGM. Nintendo Power, Game Pro, Game Informer. 25 dork. Whoa, that's crazy. Still a baby to me. Yeah. I still live in the age of magazines as a small. We had like stuff like K-Zone and like kids bags and stuff like that. Some crazy shit. We're still running online. Whoa, crazy. Is that the one? That's the Game Informer is the one that if you go to like a games. What is it? GameStop. They would still try and sell you the magazines. PlayStation had a magazine too. Oh yeah. GameStop equals Game Informer. There you go. Yeah. I saw the online thing. Haven't subscribed yet, lol. I am curious about this redeem. Yeah, what redeem, huh? Is it like the femboy voice one? Oh, demon? Yeah, sure. I don't really do this on stream. It's fucking... My trackers are hella bad now. It's super annoying me. Should be this one. Yeah. You got the wiggles. Uh-huh. Oh no. Hi. Dreamcast is amazing. I feel more danger now. You should. Easily showing his age due game magazines. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. I got my cute demon tail. You could poke my small eyes out. Yeah! Pull my tail with self-defense. Stretch. Remember, the tail is most sensitive. That's fucked up. No. I have done a mistake. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Pose. Worth it? What the heck? We know you cute joke? Yeah, uh-huh. Super cute. Uh-huh. Yes. Whoa. Huh? Whoa. I take a lot of pictures. Very used to doing different poses. Uh-huh. Cuter beyond. Yes. Power up. Ah! Extra cute. It's like, oh, I gotta like frame it. I can't. I don't know my face at the moment because I'm, I was gonna switch the camera around. There we go. It's like, I can't really do it like that. Wait, what is it? This one. Hi. There you go. Super Rem Q level 2. Super Saiyan Blue Remmio. Extra God level 4. Demon Catastrophe. Just wait to see you in VRC. God slap name. Whoa, what the heck? What? The gremlin wants to join. Sure. Only for a bit, Shadow. You gotta go to bed. Interesting. Where's my things? Smallest Kev sent you a friend request. Accept. Oh geez, I just checked my Pokemon Sword and Shield and realized I have 3 boxes of Eevees. Yeah, I was at work all day, Kev. Fear. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fear me. Do. Talk on Pokemon language. Yeah. The cutie stone. Pawan. Hi. Do. Yeah. You're so scared? Oh my god, I'm so scared of cute boys. Cute boys kissing me. Oh shit, I'm afraid. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the spookiest thing ever. I sure hope some cute person doesn't come kiss me. You're so funny if you just joined. I'm afraid now. Bom, bom. Lamau, yeah. Don't forget to like and retweet today's tweet. It's me being cute, as always. Bum, bum. I'm just seeing if Shadow joins so I can give them a head pat. Because I'm sure they want a head pat. Otherwise, we'll start doing the funny tier list. Wouldn't it be funny if we just kissed? Ahaha. Uh-huh. Whoa, there they are. Boy. Hi, Gremlin. Have you come for a head pat? I am streaming. Would you like one? Roar! Roar, thank you for the follow. Come, come. Where's my phone going off? Oh my god. Come here. Come here. Receive your mandatory head pat for entering the lobby. Oh, bo, 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 bo. So adorable. Yeah. Headpad chat. You made chat jealous. And then hug chat. What are you? I'm streaming. That's what I'm doing. I'm on the streams. Doing the funny stream. Yeah. You're fine. You made chat jealous though, because you got head pats. And now they want head pats. Are you going to bed? Oh, whoa. No? Head pat. So, alright, I'll do more head pats and then hugs. Oh, okay. I'm doing like a tier list of Pokemon generations and then talking about them, but in VR. Yeah. Chat kind of sus though. Here you go. Extra long hug. Do you want to hug too, Shadow? They can't see that, but that is... Is that the Kikyo mask? Come here. Come on. Oh, whoa. GD Dust. Who is spamming me right now? Sorry, one sec, chat. I have to check my phone. You guys can look at the ceiling. What the fuck is happening? God. It's all good. It's my work. It's fine. Everything's good. Whoa. cute gremlin. Rem, check VR chat. I'm in VR chat. I like Heather Harris. Thank you so much. Hydrate. Thank you, Violet. You're going, Shadow? Bye, Shadow. Thank you. See you later. Talk to you later. Alright. Violet, can you shout out Shadow Snipe? Should be one word, I think. Kev, what? You're covering for my ankles? Alright, one more. We got a head pet, one more gremlin, and then we're good. The nose touches? Yeah. I love Shadow. He's super cute. I've I've known Shadow for a while, but I've known about Shadow for even longer. And they're just the super cutest person ever. They're Pog. They used to be on someone's streams I used to watch all the time. And they're just super adorable. And I got to meet them one day at like at one of Land's parties. And I don't know, they're just super duper adorable. Gotta run. Bye. Yeah, my phone was going off about work because they forgot that they were like, the security alarm's on, but they're actually doing a training right now. Yeah. Gotta go. Bye. Make sure you lurk. Yeah. On in desktop, Kev. Come on, come get a head pat. Aw. Cute little bunny. Oh my god. Give ankles? Okay. Where am I? Like here? There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Damn you, cute dork. Thank you. Extra cute looking now. How do you spell? Like... One sec. Like shadow stuff. I can see if I can send it to you, Violet. One sec. Oh my god, Discord sucks. They do this thing now where it's like, it like shortens people's names while you're in streaming mode. It should just be that, Violet. Me thinking that I could just, actually don't worry about Violet, I'll just do it now. Don't worry about my hip. What are you saying to me right now? You're just checking the bunny out? That's messed up. Don't look back there. Stop that. Stop that. Nope. Wait, I would... Okay, don't follow that one. I don't know. What the heck? Is it because it's capital? I don't know. What'd you say? Not floofy? Yeah, it's a funny tale. Sorry, chat. I need to. I feel bad if I don't shout out my friends. One sec. And then we do the Pokemon thing, I promise. Oh my god, I can't find anything. We're doing the kind? Yes. Oh, I know why. Here we go. I got it. Kev's going EP. There it is. There's shadows. And then... there we go. Bonnie. So you doze off. Get good sleepies. Yeah. Bonnie with Bunny. Oh, that's so cute. What the heck? Bonnie. Oh, it's cute. Like Kev. All right. No more distractions of Kev. Thanks for dropping by, Kev. You're super cute. Yes. Bye. Let me fix my stuff real quick. Do that. Zoom in a little bit. Kev's Abby's super cute. I know. They're also just super cute as a person. It's kind of pog. Oh, wow. Ooh. I think we'll do this. We'll work it out. There you go, Stinker. Thank you. Again soon. Alright. By the magic of Grayskull. Check this shit out. Or which one is it? The heck? Oh, he like broke it. There we go. Ah, 1 second. It's doing this thing. Too many tabs open and the thing, it just dies. Save as ideas. Close that. And then hopefully that's enough things. Our battle will be legendary. 511 point tracking? Sheesh. Alright. I mean, if you want to fight like that, it's kind of pog. Oh, almost there. Nope, not that one. There we go. Beep. What the? It's not supposed to be there. Like that, like that. And then I got chai chat. 1 sec. Bum 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 bum. Make that big. And then where are we? Face King. Sorry, I always forget that this is a little bit harder than I want it to be. Chroma key added. There we go. Aha. Pog. Whoa! That's not what I want to do. That needs to go back to normal. Sorry, chat. Almost there. Alright. We got there. Hug chat? Okay. Yeah. Whoa. You guys are cute. So cute. Well, that's on your hands? What? Oh, because they do the... Yeah. Always have your straps on. Strap on, kids. Shadow, hi. Hi, Shadow, hi. Give you that 10 out of 10 on the cute scale. Thank you so much. There we go. All right, chat. Like there, yeah, pog. Here is the scale today. We'll do like this. Here it is. Here it is. Amazing. Isn't that crazy? So, we're going to be doing a Pokemon tier list today of the generations of Pokemon. I got all 9 generations down here. I think the rules are we're going to mainly just judge the main titles of the generations and the remakes, I guess. As long as it's like a main series Pokemon game, we'll talk about it. Teacher Remmio on the blackboard. Yes, you guys are all super cute. That's how I know. It says it there. Cute. Put in post. I think we'll probably have to go in generation order, right? Because I think if we don't do generation order, I think it'll be a little bit weird. But you'll just have to understand what I'm going into. Because I'm going to go a little deep with some of these. And it might surprise some of you. I think it will probably surprise some of you. Firstly, we're going to take Gen 1 and we're going to put an A tier. Okay. I love Generation 1. It has some of the best Pokemon. The games are really good. I love all the remakes. They're all super fun. Even Let's Go is alright. Like, it's still pretty good. I think the biggest problems I have with Gen 1 are just like... It's some of the same people complain about other problems. It's like some of the Pokemon aren't super creative, but they're still all wonderful and it has a lot of nostalgia to it. You can count the pixels too, yeah. But it's definitely, like, I played through Pokemon so much as a kid, and even now it's still super fun. Jojin, hi. But Generation 1 is definitely one of the better Pokemon games. It's one that you can always go back to. I think, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green are definitely games that you can just play over and over and over and over again and have fun. They're also just, like, one of the best games to make a base off of. Like, when people do, like, Nuzlocke and stuff, they're fun. Tentaquill is the best Pokemon. Hi Twilight, it's Coupon. Yes, hello. Obviously, you got the big nostalgia factor. It's the first games. They're really good. Like, Let's Go is like, as much as it is like a fantastic Pokemon game, it's still really good and got a lot of people into the game as well. And yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green are fantastic remakes of the first games. Like, it's crazy that they remade some other games and I would still go back and play the original ones. Like, how crazy is it that you would rather play the original Gen 4 games than a remake game when you consider like how good Fire Red and Leaf Green were compared to the original Red and Blue? I can't say I heard of Let's Go. Yeah, they made Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. There's also like Yellow version too. I had when I was growing up, I had Yellow in cartridge, but I'd played through Red and Blue through emulation before that for the longest time. Yeah. But yeah, Generation's super good. I think if you're talking about like in the sense of original games, a little rough. Psychic's obviously super broken. It's hard to go back and play the original OG versions, but they're still pretty fun. And obviously, yeah, playing Leaf Green and Fire Red are definitely some of the best games, like, ever. Like, it's so good. Played a bit of X emulation. Oh, yeah. And then obviously, if you're going to talk about a game, you're going to talk about this, at least the starter Pokemon. Definitely 3 of the best starters ever made. I'm not the hugest fan of Bulbasaur, but I definitely like it a little bit. obviously Squirtle and Charmander, fantastic. You know, there's just so many fantastic Pokemon I love. Like the original 151 are just like all pretty much nameable for a reason, right? Like they're all fantastic. But when we go to Gen 5, I'll come back around to some of these Pokemon. I just like, it's just that thing of like, it's not just nostalgia. It is definitely a good video game. The only problem with Gen 1 is like, if you play the original games, they're a bit slow. If you play the remakes, there's that weird extra section you have to do with the islands, which is like, all right, but I don't know if it was really needed. And then Let's Go is just like OG game again, but really well done. This is interesting to listen to. I'm glad, yeah. I know how to make Squirtle. You're supposed to, the line is, you go, hey baby girl, I know how to make you Squirtle. Anyway, moving along. Yeah. Next is probably going to be the big one for people. This is probably why, this is the main reason we're doing this tier list video. And I have a lot to say about this specific video game, which is Gen 2. So, Gen 2 for me is C tier. Like, alright, now a lot of you are going to be like, what the fuck are you on? Let me just start, right, with just Gold and Silver, original Gold and Silver, not Heart Gold Solitaire, but Gold and Silver. Now, I don't know how many of you played the original games, but I played through the original, like, Red, Blue, Yellow, like, hundreds of times. I played through Gold and Silver, like, once each, originally. Good thing I only know the anime. Anime is just good all around, like 100%. Anime is always good. But Gen 2 has a lot of problems. Does games are good? Yeah, they're okay. And that's why it's C tier. C tier doesn't mean awful. It just means okay. I'll at the end of the list, I will go through from like 1 to 9 what is my favorite to least favorite. But Gen 2 has a lot of issues, and like when you talk about the remakes to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they improve some things, but they also lack. They also suffer the fact that it's on 4th gen, so like they have that weird lag and the slowdown. So no matter what you play Gen 2 on, it's always a little awkward. Playing the original versions is still super hard to do. But the biggest problem with Gen 2 is that it has a lot of really bad pacing issues. Like it's cool that you get to play through the game and then play through the original game again. You get to go through Kanto and fight the gym badges and then fight the Elite Four and then fight Ash. You know, where you fight Red. You know, chronically like the manga version of Ash, right? Which is super cool, but the problem is, even as a kid, I had to spend hours just grinding outside Red's cave just so I could beat him, right? But like the whole game, you like go through you get to, I think it's badge 4. It's 4, 5, 6 badges. You can do them in almost any order, but the issue is their Pokemon's levels are basically the same, which means you come out and you get to Claire. Oh, it must be 5, 6, 7. But anyway, you come out to Claire, who's the final gym leader, and her Pokemon are like super duper strong, and they're Dragon type. So it's just kind of, the pacing of it feels super weird because they're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we like made it so you could fight these gym leaders in any order? But because their levels don't change, they had to make them basically the same level. Which means that like you get to the middle of the game and you're like, damn bro, what the fuck? But moving along from that, they added lots of cool Pokemon. You know, there's lots of benefits to Gold and Silver. They added lots of really cool, really unique Pokemon. They didn't do... I feel like some of the starters are let down only because of like their stats. Like Typhlosion's super cool, Flarelia is super cool, Chikorita exists, but like their stat pools are just sort of like the big problem. Like Typhlosion is I think it's the exact same stats as Charizard. So it's not really different, but then it's just fire type, not flying type, and his move pool is pretty weak. They fixed him a little bit with the Hisuian version recently, but it's still kind of like, eh. But he's definitely a really cool Pokemon, right? He's awesome. The biggest other problem with Gen 2 is still pacing, right? So you have the problem in the middle of the game with the gyms where you can fight them at any time. The level range is super weird, so you don't really get that much experience, and then you just get thrown into this super high battle. After you beat the Elite Four and you're set into Kanto, you basically go from like being level, I think it's like 40s to 50s, back down to like level 35 Pokemon. And then like that's what most level Pokemon there are. So you beat all the gyms in like an hour, beat the Elite Four again, and then you go fight Red. And all Red's Pokemon are like level 80, but your Pokemon are like level 60 because the level cap went up like, I think it goes up like maybe 5 levels. So like you just have this massive jumps in power for no reason. And that's why I think Gen 2 isn't the best game, right? I'm not saying it's awful. I'm just saying it's not the best Pokemon game. It's hard to go back to, like, you know, there's a lot to it. Like, a lot of people, when they do playthroughs of Gold and Silver, they only do the Elite Four and then they don't play through Kanto. I feel like that's why they're struggling for a proper balance in game direction. 100%. If they remake Gen 2 again, they should really remake it, as in, like, fix some of the issues. But after seeing the Diamond and Pearl remakes, I could wait. I could wait. Take your time, Pokemon. Next, and like this is why I had this whole conversation, because if you're a fan of Gen 2 and you're not willing to have that conversation and tell me why you think Gen 2 is your favorite Pokemon game, that's a red flag for me. I'm sure it's because it's one of the worst ones to replay. And like, as someone who loves Pokemon, I gotta be able to replay these games, bro. And I replayed them a lot. Next is Gen 3. Gen 3 is S tier. There's no doubt in my mind, right? Like, Gen 3 encompasses not only red and like Fire Red, Leaf Green, because it's the Gen 3, but it's also Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I actually still personally think Sapphire is better than Emerald. That's my personal opinion. I think the Emerald stuff is all super cool. I love the Battle Tower, all that stuff. But I just think the way that they do Ruby, Sapphire is definitely a lot better, in my opinion. I think the simplified games are great. And like Emerald adds heaps of stuff, but I feel like they're still pretty different enough that you can enjoy both. The biggest things, obviously, is there are so many amazing god tier Pokemon in Gen 3. Like Gen 2, you had like Tyranitar, Scizor, a couple others, but like Ampharos, that's another really good one. But Gen 3 has like Metagross, Blaziken, Swampert, Sceptile. Fuck, you fucking got me, bro. Gen 3 probably has some of the best starters ever. Like, every single evolution, every single final evolution, they're all fucking gas. Like, man, like, it's so good. Trico is such a cool, like, Pokemon, and its whole line is so sick. Thank you for the 300 bits, Gambit. Thank you. You got me. Not only that, but it has like really good legends as well. The gameplay is like fantastic. As a kid, I would play through Sapphire over and over and over and over. It's just so fun. It's so replayable. Like all the fights are really interesting. The story's like probably when they had their first best really good story. Like there's not a lot to Red and Blue. There's a little bit to Gold and Silver, but like, you know, the story of land versus sea is just so much more interesting. And even as a kid, it was like I was like glued to my screen as like you got these finally you had like fucking cutscenes in Pokemon games, and these cutscenes were like so sick, and it was just the coolest shit ever. And it's like the first time they could start like including more like techie stuff, weather, berries. It was just like a huge big thing compared to like the other games. It's something that's like, if we talk nostalgia, it's just like, for me, I played all of them growing up, but these were the games where I was like, holy shit. Like, these are good. Not gonna lie, it's cute to see how excited you are explaining this. It's wholesome. Thank you so much. Yes. Mudkip is Pob? Yeah, exactly. Mudkip. Yeah, we love him. It's also just like one of the things of like when you're talking about replaying a Pokemon game, doing Nuzlocke of Gen 3 is probably the most popular Nuzlocke, right? Like it's if you're talking like Nuzlocking, it's like Gen 3, probably Gen 4, Gen 5, like around there, and then everything else just like falls way below that. Because these games it's what I mean by like they're so replayable, right? That's the benefit of them, because they're just quick. The GBA games are probably my favorite specifically because they play fast, right? Like the issue with Gen 4 is, which we're going to get to next, is that it feels slow. Gen 3 feels quick. It's fun. There's a lot to do. There's so many good Pokemon. That's why it's S tier. Like it's just undeniably amazing. It's so good. And it's the reason why it's so many people's favorite Pokemon. 100%. Hands down. People fucking love it. Next, we'll go to Gen 4. Boom. Also S tier. Again, I just mentioned these three in order. You're going to understand why in a sec. The big thing about Gen 4, ignoring the Gold and Silver remakes, is if they weren't on the DS, they would be even better. The only thing that lets Gen 4 down is some of the problems with Diamond and Pearl, which gets fixed in Platinum. Platinum is considered to be, and I think it will be most people's favorite game of all time if you talk Pokemon. Because Platinum is the first time they took like the games, like they basically rushed Diamond and Pearl out, and they went back and they went, okay, what can we fix? So there's a lot of issues in Diamond and Pearl, like how there's a fire gym, a fire Elite Four member who only has one fire, like 2 fire Pokemon, I think it is, because there's only 3 fire lines in the entire game. But then they decide to make a fire Elite Four member, right? It made no sense. He has like Pokemon with fire moves, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a fire trainer. It just makes no sense. But other than that, this is where the story starts to get super good, and it's like there's so many just interesting characters. It has the best, and I mean absolute best champion they've ever done. Like Cynthia is scary even today. Like Cynthia is so scary. She's so powerful. It also has some of the best Pokemon ever made. Again, fantastic starter lineup. You've got Prinplup line. You've got the Incinerate, Infernape, sorry, and then Torterra. Like all three, like Prinplup, like all the starters just are amazing, and each of them is super good. Infernape is like one of the Pokemon that got me into it. This is also the first gen that I got into competitive battling, and Infernape was one of the big reasons why I got into it. Seeing this like Pokemon evolve and use throughout my playthrough be a absolute beast made me go, oh man, I want to start playing Pokemon competitively. I got into it, bro, and it like changed my life, honestly. You also have, like, I think I said it, Garchomp, obviously. You've got Giratina, Palkia, Dialga. You know, they're all so cool. You know, great legends, great Pokemon all around. And it feels good to play. And even though it's like a little slow, like gameplay wise, like if you hit a Blissey with a close combat, that Blissey takes like a solid 2 minutes to die. The HP bar goes like, it's crazy, right? Like, but, and like I said before, like you have these great games, and then they took Platinum and they were like, boom, make it better. It's the first game where I 100% by myself got every Pokemon. I completed the Pokedex. The first time was Gen 4. And I felt so accomplished, you know? Like, it felt good. I felt strong, you know? I think it's just also growing up too, right? Like, I just got better at the games while I was playing them. But it's definitely so many good memories. And I think it's just so well designed that you can still like go back and play through it, and the story's still good, and the trainers are still feel really strong. Barry's not too annoying. As you go through if you go through newer rivals, they get worse. But Barry is like Wally in that like they're both sort of like silly. They don't feel like they're much of a threat, but they get there. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a region of Pokemon, region full of Pokemon, over-level Pokemon, over Pokemon make me crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a region. Yes. But, you know, what do they have? Milotic. There's so many good Pokemon in Gen 4. It's also the first time I think it's the first big time that they went back and like took old Pokemon and made them better. Like they had evolutions for, they had like Mamoswine, and they had Electivire and Magmortar, Togekiss, who else? Licky Licky, which was not very good, but at least was cool. And there's a Tangrowth. I love Tangrowth. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. You know, it had that element where they're like, oh, we understand that you love Generation 1. Let's take Generation 1 Pokemon and we'll bring them back in, right? Like, and it made sense. Thematically, it makes sense. Like, in the world, it's just super well done. Again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here. We have Gen 5. S tier. And before you freak out, like, this is another one I know people are going to freak out a lot about. The thing is, right, the older we get, the more Pokemon we play, the more that these games make sense like this. When Generation 5 came out, people were upset. They were angry, furious. They were like, what the fuck is this garbage? An ice cream Pokemon? Fuck you. That's not good. Understandably, people a little weirded out. Why?
Why would you do that?
They give the fitty bitties. Is the bunny. Hi, Flugel. I understand, right? If you've never played Generation 5, and you've only heard about Generation 5, from a standpoint, I understand where people would be like, I don't want to play that. That sounds like a bad idea. On paper, making a generation where you make a new batch of Pokemon, and you can't use a single old Pokemon until you beat the game. On paper, sounds bad. But the older we get, the wiser we get. The more we understand greatness. And Gen 5 is one of the greatest games. The story is good. It has the best expansions in Black and White 2. There's so many modes, so many extra things in those games. But it's the fact that they have their own original cast of Pokemon that makes it so good. Yes, some of them are just reversions of old Pokemon. Yes, some of them are very boring and have boring names and are ice cream cones. But that's what makes it so interesting. Because you can go back and play Black and White, and it is like refreshing. Because you don't have to, like, it's not the 5th game in a row you chose a Pikachu. It's not the 5th game in a row you saw a Rattata, a Pidgey, you know, like these Pokemon we've had forever. It's like, yes, these are good Pokemon, but you get those later. When you play through the game, you get to play a whole new experience. It's just so different. And Pokemon Company, if you make a Gen 10, just hear me out. Gen 5 was the first game to have only new Pokemon until you beat the game. Maybe Gen 10, the Double 5, is another game where you make a whole brand of new Pokemon and you only get the old Pokemon after you beat the game. Please, please do that. It would be so good. But Rem, you can't eat the ice cream Pokemon. It's all ice cream made out of it. Does that mean ice cream in the Pokemon world is a meat product? Yes. You could actually eat a Bulbasaur, technically. You could buy ice cream and it looks like, yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. But for me, Black and White is like this, I liked it when I was growing up. The more I played it, the more I liked it. The more I go back to it, the more I like it even more. It's just this thing of like, man, it's so different in just the best ways. We need to do evolutions. We could do evolutions sometime. Didn't notice all the Pokemon were new while playing. Exactly, right? That's the best thing about it. And that's the thing, like, some people were taken aback, other people loved it. And that's the thing, it was divisive when it came out. Because kids would play the game and they're like, Mom, where's Pikachu? And they'd be like, that's a shit game. But other people were like, damn, bro, this game's fun. I got this Garbodor, I got this Vanillux, I got this motherfucking Ember. Again, the starters in Gen 5. Mwah. Mwah. They're so good. Ember is sick. Fucking Seviper is cool. It loses limbs on evolution. And obviously Samurott, his blessed heart is so cool. And now he's even cooler because he got a Swian form. I was like, holy cripes, a Venipede, what the heck is that? I love it. I love Venipede's fucking sick, bro. Gen 5 has like fantastic legends too. Heatran, you know, like it's got Kyurem. it's got Zekrom and Reshiram. All the cutscenes are super cool. The story is so good. Like, there's like heaps of little bits and pieces that are just so well done. And the fact that you have like an expansion that has a time skip, you know, there's just so many things. The team's cool as well. Oh, it's just really good. You are cool, Well Bunny. You guys are cool too. Yeah. Got him. Yeah, it's just the best, bro. It's so good. It also is the end of the DS era. Because like, yeah, X and Y is on 3DS. Yeah. So it's the end of the DS era as well. And they're so fantastic, bro. It's just so good. They just like ironed out the issues with Gen 4. It's just great. The Risen chat, oh my lord. Yeah. Hydrate, thank you so much, Gambit. It's Pog, bro. It's absolutely Pog. Now we have X and Y. X and Y... If we count the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, X and Y is A. Otherwise, I actually think it's B. I'll put it B. If we're talking about just X and Y, and we're not talking about the remakes at all, then it's B. Oh, I forgot to mention Gen 4 also is when they did the physical special split, and it just changed Pokemon too. That was actually pretty important. My Riz, I don't have any. But yeah, X and Y is when I got back into Pokemon, I would say more as an adult. I was sort of like turning 18. My brother was starting to really get into Pokemon, and I was like, okay, let me just get the new game. We'll play the new game together. We'll do trades and stuff like that. It's also the first game that added like a new type all the way since Gen 2. And that new type being Fairy type was like super divisive because it was super duper strong and seemed like it was going to like really change the game. Added some cool legends. The starters were kind of like, they're okay. Like, people really like one of the starters a lot. Greninja's obviously very cool. Yeah, we love Greninja, but compared to the other starters, it's just kind of like, okay. The whole line is like, yeah. Remember for Pokemon Ambassador of the Aussie land when? But the big thing, right, with X and Y is, again, it has pacing issues. The story is probably one of the weakest. Like, it gets good near the end of it. Lysander's like a really cool character, but it just struggles so early on. The whole fact that you have like this friend group that you travel with is just unneeded. Like, it doesn't, like, a lot of them just don't do anything to add to the story. The anime of this is also one of the best, by the way. If you've never checked it, see the X and Y anime, it is chef's kiss. We demand Sobble, Sobble or Riot, Sobble soon, Sobble soon. Oh, you mean like on the screen? I can add him. There you go, he's there. There he is. Sobble is soon. Yay, Sobble, woo! Let's go. X and Y didn't add that much else other than that though. Definitely some really cool Pokemon, especially like the big thing I think that they did right with X and Y is the fact that they took more original Pokemon and brought them back in a big way. Obviously, this is the gen that makes Gardevoir insane. Now it's Psychic Fairy type. It adds Sylveon, one of the most probably one of the most popular Pokemon ever. This is the generation that made Clefable a just insane Pokemon. Before this generation, Clefable is like okay. This generation, Clefable went to be one of the best Pokemon. It's so strong. The problem is that it's easy. Yeah, exactly. Mega Evolution, also very, very cool, but misused and the problem with Mega Evolution was the fact they couldn't balance it. They made it too hard to balance. It's also the first, this is the first time they really add gimmicks too. This is where the gimmicks started. Now, from this point onwards, every single game needs a gimmick. I don't know why they always need a gimmick, but apparently it's the thing. But yes, they are also very easy. Like, you get like a Lucario, I think 4 badges in, and that Lucario can just solo the whole game. Because it's like a Mega Lucario. It's silly. But yeah, the biggest problem with these games is definitely the other characters that you run around with. They are not very good. And super unforgettable. And there is a lot of talking. This is sort of like where the Pokemon talking comes to be a problem. Like in older games, you can just skip through all of the dialogue. It's pretty quick. It's, you know, you can read through it quickly. It's fine. These, it's like, yo, I'm so excited that we get to Pokemon battle. Yo, my friend here wants to battle you. He's been dreaming about becoming a dancer. So he's going to be a dance Pokemon battler. And you're like, oh my god, bro. Which, that sort of sentiment comes back a lot in the next one we're going to talk about. This is going to be a big one for people. Secondhand cringe. This is a huge one, right? Big, big, big one. Generation 7. Hear me out, okay? Like, hear me out. Generation 7, we'll start with the good, right? We'll start with the good. What's good about Generation 7? It's on the 3DS. It really uses a lot of the hardware. It has some really cool Pokemon in it. Rowlet in particular is like a huge Pokemon. There's some really interesting characters. I love Lily and her whole family, the Lucamine stuff. Gideon, all really cool. It has the silliest team as well. That's super interesting. The issue with Sun and Moon, and it was a big risk, right? The biggest issue with this game is that there's no gyms. Again, when I talk about Pokemon, I talk about pacing for a really particular reason. Because when you play games that are Pokemon likes, these Monster Tamer games, the biggest issue with Monster Tamer games is they don't have these structured points where the game changes, right? Where it's like, I have become stronger, I did this, right? That's the big thing about gyms, is that you have these points in the game where you get better. You feel accomplished. You're like, I did it. I can move on to the next area. I beat the gym. The trials were interesting. It was like, that's a really cool idea, but they're very limited in scope. And they don't feel as rewarding. It sounds like such a weird thing. Yeah, Pokemon game without gyms, it was very odd. But, again, super cool Pokemon. Legends were really cool. I love Vikavolt. Vikavolt is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and it came from this generation. The other really big issue was Z-moves. Z-moves were good in some ways, bad in others. Basically, it's just a super powered move that you can use once per battle. And it was like, good, but bad. Also, Tapus are in this game. Tapus, love the Tapus. The Garden Pokemon, super cool. It's like one of those iconic things. Yeah, it really fucks with the pacing of the game in a big way. And the other problem with these games is they're really silly and not in a good way. You have to do so many, like, the trial things don't feel good, but they kept doing them. So this is where the Pokemon sort of goes downhill in a big way, where they start adding a gimmick to every game, and all the gyms also need some weird gimmick. And that's like the big problem with modern generation games. And this is like where it starts to get really bad. Like, the big thing again, we talked about talking. So many scenes are like blah, 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 blah. And the story is like relatively slow, but they're like blah, 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 blah. And to get to all to the good story, you have to basically beat the game. Like all the Ultra Beasts, all the Necrozma stuff, it's at the very end of the game, right? The Ultra Beasts, super cool. More alien Pokemon, I loved it. But to get to there, like the first, to start playing the game is like almost 20 minutes of tutorial stuff. Like, it's insane to me. Mm-hmm. Like, absolutely ridiculous, right? It's just, like, it's so rough. The worst part about it, though, out of everything, is Sun and Moon Ultra. The sequel games. Now, when you talk about Black and White 2 being the best, these are the worst. By far, the most scummy thing Pokemon has ever done is make these games. Ultra Sun and Moon start the exact same way, almost like word for word of Sun and Moon. So you play through almost 90% of the same exact story, same Pokemon, same everything, until you get to near the end of the game, and they add a heap of new stuff. To sell them at full price a couple years after was insane. I remember these coming out, and the spoilers, and people saying that like the game's getting reviewed early, and I was like, wait a fucking minute. You're telling me you want me to pay this $60 for the exact same game, 90% of it? No, thank you. I was so confused by this. Like, I had bought so many games up to this point, and I was like, no, that's the line for me. I'm just not doing it, bro. Oh my god. And to this day, I've only ever completed them 2 times. Because they are just such a slog to get through. There's so much. And even though there's so much good content in them, they're not very replayable because of it. Because you have to spend so much time doing everything. It's just painful. Like, absolutely painful. And that's why I think it's one of the worst. Next we have Generation 8. Imagine if I put it higher than B tier. I actually love Generation 8. I would almost put it in A, but I understand from most people that they won't understand what I mean. Generation 8 is the first time I seriously got back into playing official Pokemon, competitive Pokemon. Like, it is the gimmick mechanic in this game, Dynamax, was so good for double battles. I honestly, if you started watching this is like when I got back, this is when I got into streaming, and I was addicted to playing online. I hit Master Ball tier 3 times on stream. It's that fucking good. I was like, I gotta play through it again. It was the first, like, the Pokemon they chose. I understand a lot of people have an issue with Dexit. Like, they didn't put all the Pokemon in. I get it. But the Pokemon they chose to put in this game made that double season one of the best I have ever played. Ever. And it's so good. So many levels to it. So many great teams that you could play. It was just this fantastic thing. And even as it went through different, adding new Pokemon, adding the DLC. The DLC were also very fun. It was just so many cool new Pokemon as well. My favorite esport Pokemon players is Remmio. What's the difference between Dynamax and Mega Evolution? Yeah, so that's even more confusing than that, Violet. So Mega Evolution was you put an item on the Pokemon, and you chose to Mega Evolve it during battle. And that Pokemon would get sometimes a new ability, sometimes new types, new like different stats. So it was very different. Dynamax and Gigantamax. Dynamax would just make the Pokemon bigger, so it had more HP, and all its attacks would change into almost like semi-Z moves. So like for doubles, you could use a ground type move, and you would increase your Pokemon's special defense or something like that. I think it was Steel was like defense, ground I think was special defense, Rock was make a sandstorm, fire was like make. It was just super involved, right? It's so good. Pokemon got bigger. Gigantamax was like similar to Mega Pokemon in that when you Gigantamax a certain Pokemon, they would just need to be like, you had to feed them a soup in the end. Like you give them like an item, like a outside battle item, and then they'd be able to do Gigantamax. Not Vaginamax, but Gigantamax. Gigantamax, sorry. Oh. And they would evolve as they got bigger. So like Snorlax would change, Pikachu would change. There's just a few different ones. Not every Pokemon, but they'd have like special evolutions just similar to it, but it wouldn't change like their ability or their typing. It would just make them different, and they would get a special attack. So if they use like a fire type move, like Charizard moves as a fire type move, it then adds like a dot to the field. Super good. Generation 8 has that. The gimmick's good though. The story is hit or miss. I've played through Generation 8 a few times, and the big thing I could say about it is at least that it's quick. The story definitely isn't that crazy. Hop is just like a slightly better, slightly worse version of Hip. Is that? I always forget the other one. It was from Sun and Moon. But man, Hal. Sorry, he's just like a slightly worse version, slightly better, worse version of Hal. But his brother Leon is really cool. Obviously, this is the game with Marnie in it. This is the game that also includes a heap of brought back Pokemon in Galarian forms, which is super cool, like Zigzagoon and stuff like that. And I think overall, pretty good. Like, that's the thing, right? It's not like the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I think it's great. And, you know, sometimes you just need the game to be fun, right? And like, they're quick, they're easy, there's a heap of good Pokemon, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do in the game too. This is like one of the best games to shiny hunt eggs in, which is super nice. A lot of people started doing lots of big shiny hunts for eggs in like Sun and Moon area, but this is definitely where it got like a little bit better. And yeah, I don't know, the wild area was like a precursor to the open world Pokemon, and I think it was okay. I really enjoyed the Dynamax battles as well. I think that the legendary ones were even better. Like, there was definitely lots of cool stuff, and the DLC in these was like pretty damn good. I'll be honest with you, like, it's like small, but at least added a little bit. I definitely really enjoyed the second one way more than the first one. Yeah, super good. We only got one more generation left, chat. And then I'll give you my exact order. But Generation 9, let's talk about it, right? I think I have a very different opinion of this game than a lot of people, in which I really enjoyed it. I've played through it 3 times now, and I'll be honest with you, I wish they'd worked longer on it, but it's not as bad as people say it is. I think this will go down as one of those games that's like a lot better than they originally thought. I think a lot of people really trashed this game when it came out, but I think it's actually pretty good. I'm still going to put it in B tier because it has a lot of really fun elements. I think the story's pretty good. I think the open world is a great first try at a good open world game. Like, other than obviously Legends Arceus, but like open world. I think if they'd spent another 6 months working on this game, maybe a year, this could have been another A or S type game, right? I think it's low end B, maybe C, but like the glitches are not that bad. And like, as much as like the story is still pretty talky and the gimmick is a little silly, there's something about Generation 9 that just feels good because it's just different. It's different enough that it feels good. Just like Gen 5, like it's different enough that it's really good to replay. But the big thing I like so much about Gen 9 is just the Pokemon. There's so many cool new Pokemon in this game. Fuecoco being like super cute. But the Legends are always good, and this is the generation that they did something new with Pokemon, and that is the Paradox Pokemon. And it is just such a such a cool idea that like they've never done before, and it is just so well done in this game. And I hope that they go back to it and keep evolving on it and doing cool stuff with it, because the idea of these future past Pokemon from different dimensions has been done before. Pokemon from, you know, from different regions is done. Hisuian versions, the sort of like old time before, but like the way that these Paradox Pokemon work it's just so well done. And the fact that you could have like one of your favorite Pokemon change so drastically was just such a cool idea. Yeah, Violet. The Paradox Pokemon are like old and future Pokemon, Violet's the future game. Scarlet's the prehistoric game. I really hope that they go into it more, and like maybe they'll do a whole game where you go between like modern day and past and modern day in the future, because like they could really do this idea again and it would be really good. But yeah, let's not take away from the fact that there was definitely a lot of bugs, definitely a lot of lackluster things in this game. It doesn't look great. A lot of the areas are very boring, but it's also really fun to explore still. And I think that's super important. Even though there's not like lots of really cool things to do in every single area, it's still like fun to like roam around and just catch Pokemon. Not as good as Legends Arceus though, but it's getting there. I just hope that now that they've been told that they need to work harder, that they'll take this aspect and they'll fix it. Because one of the worst things about this game, for me, was the fact that it's still linear, but you just don't know it is. Because you have to actually, the gym leaders level up in a certain way, and you still like have level zones, but they just don't show you. For kids, this is probably the worst game. But if they take this concept and they do open world again, but they do it right, make the world maybe a little bit smaller, make it a little bit more impactful, make the zones more different, and then make it so when you go to the gym leader, it goes, oh, you have X badges. Oh, Ellie, hi.
Cute bunny boy.
Thank you. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Wow. If they take this and they go, you go to a gym and it's like, okay, you have 2 badges. Okay, I'm going to use 3 Pokemon level 30 or like level 25. Oh, you got 5 badges? Oh, I'll use level 40 Pokemon and I'll use 4 of them. But that same gym leader, if you go to there and you have 1 badge, they're like, oh, cool, you're a starter. I have 2 Pokemon, they're level 12. They just needed to do that. And it would be so much better. And it would add so much replayability. But they just missed. And that's the biggest issue. Small Foxy Gamer, hi! With Gen 9. And that's why it's B. Because it is so close to being an amazing Pokemon game. So very close. Alright, I'll quickly reorder these. This is so hard. If Platinum was the only Gen 4 game, it would definitely be my favorite. But it's still Generation 3 for me is my favorite. Then Gen 5. I think Gen 5 is definitely getting closer and closer to being my favorite Pokemon Gen of all time. It's just so good to replay. And that's just something I care so much about Pokemon, is like how interesting it is to play it again and again and again and again. Gen 7 is dear to... I'm sorry! Gen 5 is amazing though. Yeah. The reason why Gen 7 is so low is just because of the pacing issues. I'm sorry. It's just like... that, and the fact that there's no gyms. The fact that that's probably the worst add-on content they've ever done in Ultra Sun and Moon is like the fact that you're paying full price for essentially just a slightly upgraded version. Like that's the reason why they changed the DLC is Ultra Sun and Moon, because they admitted to themselves they can't just keep making a better third game. My first Pokemon DS game was Diamond. Platinum, my big sister. Ooh, Pearl. Platinum was so good. Has the best quality of life for trading and battling. Yeah, definitely. The online stuff really good. But like that's also why Gen 8 is so up there for me, because it was the biggest boost that we've ever had to double battles and official competitive Pokemon. Gen 8 is the gold standard of how to do a gimmick good. Like how do you make the game better in a way that is different as Gen 8. If it had a little bit better other stuff, it would be even better. But I still beat Gen 5. You should. It's good. But yeah, Gen 7, in my opinion, is just the worst game. The story is not great. Pacing is not great. The Pokemon are pretty good. All the online stuff is really good. But it's just, the biggest fault is that it's slow and you can't replay it. And that's what makes it so rough. Forget about Cynthia's theme. Oh yeah, Cynthia's so good. And then Gen 2. Gen 2 is like, if you don't believe me and you're like, Gen 2 is my favorite game, please go back and play Gen 2. I promise you, you will be surprised how much that game has aged badly. When you talk about like the fact, like you look at Gen 3, you look at with the remakes of Gen 1 and Gen 3, how well they hold up even to today. You can play them over and over again. Gen 4, over and over again. Gen 5, over and over again. That's where it starts to fall down after that. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We ranked the Pokemon games. I'm proud of you guys. We did it. I never knew Leaf Green was Gen 3. Yeah, so Gen 3 basically encompasses all the GBA versions of the games. It's also, Gen 4 is when they did the split in special and physical. So before Gen 4, in the Gen 3 games and below, all the types were either physical or special, rather than having split attacks. Rem, I think most popular see Gen 2 in rose-tinted glasses. Oh yeah, 100%. Colpor, hello, hi. Leaf Green is good. Oh yeah. It's just rough. Going back and trying playing it like fusions, going back and playing it more recently, it's just really hard to play through again. Start on Yellow? Yeah, Yellow's good. My copy of Yellow got stolen at school. That's why I tell people not to take things to school. Because kids will just steal them. Alright, where are we? Turn the Sobble off. Turn YouTube off. Bring back the black void. Hey, Ray chat. Boom. It always looks like the background's not there, but it's that's real. All this is real. Real. Yeah. Please don't make me rate Mystery Dungeon. I actually don't like Mystery Dungeon. I've tried so many times. Bonnie, hi, Cobor. Alright, give me a second. We'll swap over. We're gonna play some more Digimon. Yes. Or I'll work it out. I'll be right back. I gotta get water and stuff. But wait. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cobor. Wait for it. Who's that? Mwah! Love you guys. Why is Mochi requesting? Also, thank you for the cuties who got head pats. I'll be right back. Mwah! I love you. Be right back. Oh, this one. Sorry, I just saw the Pokemon Snap one. Pokemon Snap, original Pokemon Snap is I would say a 9 out of 10. New Pokemon Snap is about an 8.5 out of 10. I fucking love Pokemon Snap. I love it, bro. Please make more Pokemon Snap. I fucking love Pokemon Snap. Oh, wow, wow. Wait for it. Loading. It's loading. Oh, wow, wow. Hi, chat. Oh, wow, wow. I got, I'm big right now. There we go. Oh, wow, wow. I got a sandwich. It's a cute demon. Hi. Yeah. Hmm. I got chicken, lettuce, tomato, cheese. It's real good. I really want to play Armored Core. I'm tempted to get it, but I just don't know when I want to play it. Keep seeing clips and I'm like, damn, it looks cool. So, we could play a video game called Digimon Survive. But I think the plan is maybe we play some videos, and chill out for a little bit. I think that's a better plan. What do you guys think? A bit of React Bunnyo, like a reaction Andy, but like a bunny. What do you guys think? Chill videos or something. Yeah, I think that's the go. I want to play some PoE before bed, but I have to shower too, so we're gonna do a bit of everything. But look, this one. The start of Armored Core, but I think about it. Oh, yeah. It's one of those games that I would really want to sink my teeth into, and that's hard for a stream because it's like, then I have to play on the weekend. It's not super good time. The biggest issue I have is that with time stuff. Oh, check this out. Look at that. Wow, that's a real cute bunny boy. Welcome, on your screen. Gamers. Hello. It's time yet again. Damn, did you know there's a Pokemon channel? Purchased. Wow, look at all these content. Wow, I bet this guy's gay. Yeah, it's like I'd have to like stop playing VR chat or something. What if I stream to Discord? I could do that. True. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I don't know. Like I've definitely thought about doing Discord stuff as well. Like more chill stuff, but yeah. In the description, cute and gay. It's like I like being cracking Pokemon packs, being cute and gay. Yes, that is it.
Yo, what's going on, Schlagheads? It's me, Schlag, and we're back on this channel because the last video got less views than Schlatt being gay for 13 minutes.
Yeah.
And since KSI just reacts to his subreddit all day, I figure that's what I do too. Jambo, what's up, dude? You want to react to some subreddit posts from little kids on my subreddit? Me either. Who knows? Maybe some of this stuff is funny. Maybe I'm like sleeping on the subreddit. It's got 100,000 people who post to it.
Hi, Reaper.
Thousands and thousands of upvotes. It's free. You did not steal a fucking railroad crossing. I can't even be mad at that, man. How do you even, how? Does that thing not weigh like 1,200 fucking pounds? The dog? The dog is just like, yeah, that's just a part of life. The dog. God, this subreddit is so stupid. So it turns on when a train is coming through. And someone goes, I like trains. Hey, Schlatt, what's going on? What are you doing? Are you fucking Is this what happened last week in Austin? Is this what one of you fuckers did? What
Jesus.
is this? This is okay. I know that firefighters will do this sometimes to like stop another fire somehow. There's like clan warfare. It's like Clash of Clans. But this could also just be someone lighting a fucking fire. I don't know. He's got a lot of gear. He does. He really does. Wait, what is that helmet? What is this fucking helmet? He looks like
That's a firefighter.
SpongeBob. Bro has got the Man Ray uniform on as he's lighting his fire. We fucking Man Ray's lighting the fire. See something in the window?
He's doing some backburning.
Yeah, he does. He gets like that when he sees someone in the window. Hold on, record a little video. Who do you see? Who do you see? Jambo.
Aw, he's so cute.
Oh dear. What the fuck is this? Okay, first of all, ASMR. No, that's not ASMR. You think of 50 other things that are ASMR for that.
The grapefruit technique.
Why do you have that many glass jars of marbles? And who's cleaning that up? Who's cleaning the shit up? It would be so much funnier if you just got like the funny mic, just like set this fucking thing up at the bottom of the staircase, and your video is now 200% funnier. I feel like I could do everything on this platform better. Actual fun fact, there was a time when I was in the market to hire like a do everything man who would like help produce stuff, help plan stuff, call different places, and manage YouTube content. And then there was also a caveat in the contract that was like, oh yeah, you also have to be totally down with cleaning up shit like this. 'Cause at the end of like the cereal tier list, I'd always fucking throw a bag of Quisp at the wall, and it would just go everywhere, and I didn't want to do it anymore. I was too rich for that. So I'll make a channel like this one day. I will. It'll just be me throwing shit down the stairs. Bro didn't take his warning seriously. Oh, I didn't stop. Oh, you're dead.
Oh my
It's
god.
a dead person.
If it looks like
No.
looks like chicken and feels like chicken, but Chuck Norris says it's beef, then it's beef. Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. Too bad he has never cried.
Is there? I'm sorry. Is this Chuck Norris for the new generation? Who's watching this? Is this like a bunch of geriatrics who remember Chuck Norris? I guarantee you, no one below my age has ever fucking seen Chuck Norris.
That's I'm sure it's like he's got like a parachute.
Virginity before his dad did.
The background to this video was for 5-year-olds.
Chuck Norris
So
uses one
who's
chopstick.
watching?
If it looks like chicken, tastes like chicken, and feels like chicken, but
But
Chuck Norris says it's beef, then it's beef.
These kids don't even know who Chuck Norris is. Who's commenting? Like, what do the comments even say in a video like this? Chuck Norris once went skydiving and his parachute failed to open. He then went and returned. It's not how you hold a shotgun. Yeah, it's not. You're right. 1,000-yard stare. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's getting less rations. Why are they dressed like prisoners? Oh my god, they are dressed like prisoners. You want to learn English?
If you're looking for someone who can improve your English speaking, look no further.
Okay. Are you
And
eating?
my second language was Mandarin.
What do you? What's
So
on your
having to
plate,
learn this
bro?
third
Did you
language,
just
which
like
is
pull a
English,
branch
and
from a
match
tree
it
and
to a
put it on a
level
plate?
of
You got meatballs and half a fucking tree on the plate. Stop! You're just indiscriminately throwing shit on the plate. You're not eating all. It's a different meal.
This is one of the most effective ways
Okay.
to master
This is
pronunciation.
important, yo. This is important.
I realized a lot of English words are made up of blends. For example, tra,
Tra
and.
and
Just by learning these 3 blends can help you read about 380 words.
wait, what? Like
This
what?
is
Like
where you
putting letters together? Isn't that exactly?
These 3 blends can help you read.
Isn't that like how every language works? I don't know. One must be eliminated. Bacon donuts. Is this just posted here to spur discussion? What is this boomer ass meme? Are we on meta.com, man? What the fuck is this? I don't really like most of this. I'm not gonna. I don't eat most of this, and I know
I would
that
get rid of
sounds like a lie,
tacos.
given
Sushi?
fucking
No
love,
way.
But bacon can go. Tacos, I'd be a little upset. Donuts, I wouldn't give a shit about. Sushi, I'd be upset. I'd be upset with sushi. But the
Mhm.
others, I guess I wouldn't take the unlimited bacon. I guess that's the answer to the question. But sushi's phenomenal.
It's tacos, but you can still have every other thing.
And in Austin, you get a
Okay?
lot of great
Like
Tex-Mex.
burritos,
Never really was my thing.
you
So,
know?
I mean, really, I could eliminate 3. Do you regret it?
Why is there a bunch of horse pornography in your search history?
Why does it matter?
Just curious.
It's just art.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm not
right?
judging.
Yes, you are.
I mean, it's a little unusual.
Why are you looking
They get rid of donuts. You gonna.
Chief,
What can you have?
Enum Claw sex horse case. Jesus Christ. Look that up on Wikipedia. I used to be on the
You lose
trivia
tacos, but
section
you can
at
have like
WP.
burritos, enchiladas, like so many different
Probably the
things.
5th time I'm saying this, which is a lot to have to say it. Don't Google Mr. Hands. Just don't do it. All right? I was crazy once.
Mhm. What the fuck? Oh.
Was that music part of it? Was that Spider-Man?
Mm.
Was that one of the Spider-Man movies? Did he do that? He would genuinely love to see this.
What's also important is you guys aren't kids anymore.
But I promise you have changed more than I have.
It's
And
true.
that's okay.
I've created
Oh,
the best
God.
memories, I've made
I don't even know who that
absolutely
is.
excellent content
Who
and
is
videos,
that
I've
guy?
made
Mhm.
Who is that guy?
I've
All
had
right, we
thoughts
got a Jacksepticeye.
When you
That
were
makes
watching
sense.
those videos at that time because you were probably in school and you probably just came home from school and just watched videos all day and had a great time. But now you're growing up.
Nothing's better than seeing.
Bro, stop crying.
Love enchiladas?
In
Yeah.
reality, I think this is true to a pretty large extent. I think anyone who was watching my content back in the day, like SMP Live era, like watching those Minecraft videos, you probably wouldn't enjoy them now, you know? And I go back to those videos all the time and I look at them and they are trash. First video on the J Schlatt Live channel is actual horse shit. I wouldn't strap someone to a chair and make them watch it for hours on end, even if I needed to get answers out of them. I mean, all we do is just sit and do nothing. So there's no like personal growth that happens on our end. All of it's you. Hope you guys
Mhm.
enjoyed this subreddit.
That's
It
true.
really had like 5 or 10 great posts this month. And the rest of them were absolute horse shit dog trash. So we'll see you next time, I guess. Bye.
Damn, bro. Oh. I love Logan. Subscribing right now. He's cute and he makes Korean food, bro. Like, bro, sign me up. You can make kimchi. I'm down, bro. I also love a good cold noodle salad.
For dinner tonight, I think I'm gonna make jerk chicken. Actually, I know I'm gonna make jerk chicken. 'cause
Don't you
I
get hungry watching these? I just
my
ate.
family has just reverted back to their meat-eating ways. Thank God. So now I can make things with meat in it. So yeah, for dinner, I'm gonna make jerk chicken, and I need chicken, so I'm gonna go get chicken. Alright, I got Starbucks, and I finally cracked the
Acquired.
code on this damn cafe because every time I get coffee from here, it doesn't taste like coffee. This is my secret order. If you get this, your coffee will actually taste like coffee.
What does that mean?
Starbucks doesn't like coffee.
I've only ever had Starbucks once, and it was not good. Same. I've had chicken noodle soup and spicy noodle. Ooh. Thai and Indian food. Wow. Mm-hmm. Slowly teaching myself how to make a lot of Japanese dishes. Oh my god, how am I gay? Wait, G, oh my G? Hi! Hi, Xmas, how are you, goober? I love and miss you. How's it going, Gooster?
I've been editing videos in my bed for the last like 2.5 hours, but it's time to make dinner, and to go with the jerk chicken I'm gonna make, which has been marinating this whole time by the way, to go with the jerk
Are you
chicken.
realizing right now I didn't eat anything for more than 48 hours? What?
Salsa
Get
type
some
thing,
food,
and I
get some
also made garlic
snacks.
bread because I was like, that kind of sounds good. And then for dessert, I'm gonna make mango sticky rice, which I had a lot when I was in Thailand, and it was so good. So I'm excited to try making it at home myself.
I can't work. Just order food. Don't you work from home? You can get Uber. Go eat, yeah. Make it up for all of us. That's so good. Ow.
I'm
What
kind
the
of making
hell?
the rice really early, but I want it to be kind of like cooled down and completely cooked by the time we're done eating dinner, so that we can have dessert right
Aw.
away. I'm kind of like a full-time chef. My sister's gonna get home from swimming in like 45 minutes, so I'll
Whoa.
start
You're crazy, Kev.
soon.
Oh, my how? You need an air fryer? Air fryers are pretty good. I really use one much, but they're good. You have it. Sad chicken. What are we watching? This is one of my favorite food people. This is Logan. Logan. Yeah, he makes a lot of really delicious looking Korean food, and he's cute. There's a lot of TikToks.
Oh, it needed like.
Yeah. Just make some noodles later. It's Xmas, yeah. Damn. That's pretty good.
It kind of worked.
Feel it.
Good morning, everyone.
New
It is, like,
Violet just
almost 1
dropped.
p.m. and I am just getting up, but I'm gonna go make gimbap, I think.
Ooh. Oh, no gimbap. First, used to make snacks like tenders, chicken nuggets, that's your chicken pieces. Ooh. They lied. They did lie. That's okay. This shit's still good too.
Having a cherry coke with my lunch. I also put my cup in the freezer last night so that I don't have to use ice.
Mm-hmm.
I also have some pickled radish and some raw white onions, which you dip in the black bean paste and eat them between bites.
Ooh. The Nespresso. I sell a lot of these machines. No, like we don't sell tons of coffee machines, but we sell a lot of Nespressos because they're pretty cheap. But but we sell I sell a lot of big expensive ones too.
Store, and the meat today is ground pork. Just had lunch and I'm already thinking about dinner, and I think for dinner we're gonna have ground pork, like Thai basil dish that I
Ooh.
had in Thailand a lot. The ground pork was a little bit expensive, so I'm gonna use a mixture of ground pork and ground turkey. I haven't had either in like ages because my family's been vegetarian for a while, so this is both really exciting to me.
Chad, are you watching? Are you learning? I love these like normal people cooking videos because you can actually learn. You get more drinks because all I have is 20 cans of Monster. I have a little mother. I'm gonna get my roommate to get me some hard solo soon. Teach me Rem Senpai? Sure. A cooking stream is definitely something I thought about a lot. Yeah, that was so good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Shut up. My roommate's mom used to help me cook. Oh.
I'm back in front of my laptop where
Wow.
the good lighting is, and I just got all showered and clean, and I'm about to go film a campaign that I'm doing for Get Cracking, which is so exciting because I've grown up literally watching Get Cracking advertisements on the TV. It's basically just like Canadians promoting egg consumption, so that's really exciting. It would not be possible without you guys, so I wanted to say thank you guys for even supporting me and making cool things like that possible. And in between all of that, I'm gonna make green onion kimchi because I found good green onions for literally like $1 a bundle, which is so cheap. So I'm gonna make that.
Ooh. Yeah, he's super cute. Oh. Yeah, you can grow your own. Oh. See, bro, like, man. Give me. Mm.
Wow. Oh, that's strong. This is the final product of the marinated
Ooh.
eggs, and they actually marinated really fast. It's only been like 2 hours and they're already brown. So I'm gonna try it now.
Yeah, it's hard. Cooking with an apron is a really good idea because obviously then you can wipe your hands off without feeling like you're wiping them somewhere dirty.
For dinner, I'm making zucchini meatballs, and we
Or
have
just
this
buy
giant
gloves, bro.
zucchini in
Like,
the
gloves are
backyard
pretty good.
garden. Like, look at how big it is. It's giant.
Cooking gloves, yeah.
Try and... Whoa.
Big zucchini.
Whoa.
Oh
I think I'll leave the other one.
yeah, chicken's a hard one to get over because obviously you talk about it for so long. Super important to keep everything clean. Zucchini meatballs. Okay. It'd be alright. Zucchini fries up super well. The sizzle. Hmm. I'd be afraid they would like break up. Well, they kept it.
It's a lot later and I just went for a run and now I am having Vector and yogurt and strawberries. I had this last night and it was really bomb. But yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys.
What I like to do the most, breakfast stuff is because it's just really delicious. I love a good eggs and bacon, pancakes, that sort of stuff. French toast. I love breakfast food. Do a lot of Japanese curry because it's just like something I can cook a heap of and have it for a few days. Stir fries, fried rice, you know, the easy stuff. I just made a Hardy Bunny meal. Yeah, giant glass they have. If you drink so, it's pretty good. Yo's POV. Oh yeah. Eggs, bacon, pancakes. Oh yeah. Scrambled eggs is the easiest to learn and to like master. Like to make a good scrambled egg, it's not like crazy good. It's like pretty easy. It's this crazy twist thing. Causing a fire? Oh no. When they start to bubble, you flip them. And then you just give it like the same amount of time and take it off.
There was a tornado in my neighborhood earlier and I haven't been doing much cooking ever since because I've just been like watching the storm because I like watching storms.
Oh, I love the sound of rain.
For dinner, I'm gonna make a chicken Caesar wrap because I feel like they're so good and I never have them. And now that we eat meat again, the perfect opportunity. So I'm gonna make that for dinner, and I'm excited for tomorrow.
It's through the pan in the sink. Yeah, that's correct.
Make Korean barbecue for them.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna bring the green onion kimchi that I made yesterday, and it's gonna be epic. Also, I ate the green onion kimchi at lunch, and it was so spicy, but so good.
Whoa. Pancakes are the final boss. See the dark sauce. You gotta pour the drink better. Ooh, homemade fries? Wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bulky.
At the Korean store, I got fish cakes, and I've never made tteokbokki with fish cakes, so I'm gonna make that right now. And I'm excited because I think it's gonna make it a lot better than it usually is.
Crepes. Wow. Crepes are harder to make, bro. Crepes are impressive. Ooh. That looks so fucking good. Uh-huh. No. Early break, get a snack. Aw, cute dog. Whoa. That's fucking fancy. What the hell? To cook wham wham. Aw. Ooh, cold noodles. Ooh. Yeah. Soju as well. So good.
Whoa. You're kind of better than me.
That looks so good.
At that particular point.
Yes, Sumak.
What did you make? Like
Seaweed wrap?
it's a bit clumpy.
Melon soju. Oh. Oh, thanks for subscribing to YouTube. I went to the fridge for a snack, but you weren't there. Sorry, I ate all the snacks. With ice cream tonight, calling you a snack. No, you will. Lol. Yeah, I don't know. It's up for everyone. You gotta find a good soju. A good soju should taste like a light vodka, close to the nail polish, but like yeah, a good fruit one, like a peach or something, is very good. Yeah. I went to the fridge, but I went for the fridge for a snack, but you weren't there. Mountain Gay Rum. So cheesy. Yeah, cheesy's good though. Damn, slow cooked pork.
Lamondo? You check the flight. I don't have enough storage for this.
Oh,
I'm running out.
it's dinner making time.
Is that a bay leaf? I thought I just saw a bay leaf.
Pulled pork's so good. See? There you go. They were a little drunk? Yeah, a little.
She's really close.
Casanitas. Oh. Cute. When he calls you cute, but you're really a demon. Uh-huh. I love a good food video. What can I say? When I the real weird side, when I had my I'm gonna explain the context of this, but when I had my foreskin removed, at the ripe old age of 18, I spent a week not really being able to walk properly. Um, so I just watched the Food Channel for days on end in a vague fuse. I was in a fused state just for days watching Food Channel videos. I love food, other cooking videos. I'm just super into them. Yeah. Anyway. And with that lovely story, we'll find someone to raid real quick. Oh my god. Who we got? The funny Kuro. Or Luna. Look, who's Bunny Chef Abby Wen? I could make one. Kuro's like an hour in. Oh, Luna's like 3 hours in. We'll ride Kuro. We'll ride Stinky. Chef Hatnell, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry. I'm extra EP today because I had to do my job in my interview and everything. I really do appreciate everyone watching though. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. Something different as always. I'm I really like you guys are enjoying them. And obviously they're making pretty good YouTube videos. So yes. Bye bye bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah.